Hello everyone. For this video, I want to talk about one of the most underrated and experimental albums of all time. Keyword, experimental. Everyone gets afraid of that word, afraid of change, afraid of growth. Anyways, I'm here to talk about Korn, the path of totality. I always loved Korn and still do. Jonathan Davis is truly one of the greatest artists of all time. I like how he's one of the few people that actually likes to push against the grain, taking music to different places, and just pushing the boundaries in general. So, respect. I think the first Korn song I listened to, believe it or not, was either Starting Over or Thoughtless as a kid back in 2009 or 2010. A normal 8-year-old to 9-year-old kid just discovering YouTube movie news, horror movie compilations, and versus edits for like horror characters like Chucky versus Leprechaun or Freddy versus Jason type shit. So yeah, for the first time, and I always loved new metal since I was a kid. Back then, it was really popular for the internet as well. A year later in elementary school, when I was in elementary school, that's when I had the first taste of the dubstep life. Years later in middle school, that's when I discovered that Korn and Skrillex collabed with two songs I couldn't get over, Narcissistic Cannibal and Get Up. Ever since then and throughout the years, I always loved metal and dubstep. The greatest combination as well. It wasn't until high school I actually listened to this whole album in its entirety, and once I did, I was truly fucking astonished, to be honest with you. And I'm glad that Korn decided to do something different and experimental because this album came out the right time when dubstep was big. Even Jonathan Davis explained the story behind the name of the album. In order to see the sun in a full solar eclipse, you must be in the exact right place in the exact right time. This album served as the birth of metal step, a fusion of their traditional sound with dubstep, drum and bass, and Korn collaborated with a number of producers and artists such as Noisia, Feed Me, Excision, Skrillex, Kill the Noise, and more. And of course, when it came out, it received mixed reviews. I think the audiences weren't ready for it, to be honest, or just fully understood the whole experimental process. Since Jonathan Davis did DJing, he's always been a fan of dubstep and thought it was a good idea to blend the genres together.
I think our decision as a band to stray from what we usually do was our unyielding desire to experiment and try and make different styles of music and create art. I mean, it gets boring doing the same thing over and over again, so.
And I don't blame Jonathan Davis for thinking modern rock is stale, because let's be honest, it is. Even his band was fascinated by the whole dubstep genre. And if you want to know the story track by track in this album, I'll have the link in the description for you guys. Overall, I love this experimental album. 80% of people might not like it today, or just everyone in general, but I don't care. I'm proud that I enjoy this kind of music. Dubstep, metal has always been a thing for me since I was a kid. And people that doesn't like this type of shit, they just don't get it, and they never will. Overall, just wanted to do something different and experimental with this video and just talk about something entirely not film, just music-wise. So I hope you guys enjoy this video. Please leave a like, subscribe, and leave a comment. And I'll see you guys in the next one.